Hey guys, welcome back. I know, it's been forever, and I apologize. And a lot of you guys were saying, Shannon, where'd you go? Where you at? What happened? Because I went on vacation. So that was like on September the 9th. We went on vacation for a week. We actually took a little over a week, but we were on the cruise for 5 days. We had a blast. It's always fun on the cruise as long as you don't hit a storm. And got back home and just went right back to work and been working. So it's trying to get back in here has been a struggle. I just work. I wasn't motivated, but I've been watching a lot of videos on everybody doing hauls and completing projects, and I'm like, oh, I need to get back in there. So right before, and yes, it is a hot mess back here. It's a hot mess. I had kind of started pulling some fabric out, looking to see what I had. I had started a project, was filming it, and lost my footage. And now I gotta find what I even done with that fabric. Check out these little they're for candles. They're brass. I got them at the thrift store. But you put your candle, you put them on a candlestick and it catches the wax strips. Aren't those cute? Got those at the thrift store. This is not meant to be a haul by any means, but they just happen to be laying there. And I also got, remember how I said I want a book rack so I can start like sitting my books up in front of me? $3, guys, and it's iron. $3. Got it at the Goodwill. So there is me a book stand, and I know Lori Holt was she's going to be coming out with one, but I got one for $3 at Goodwill. So we're going to work on something today, but I have not figured out yet what. I was going to do what I was working on, which was a 3-yard quilt. I'll show you something else I got at the thrift store. If I get them. My Goodwill does not put out magazines. They throw them away. I got a whole pack there. It went of quilting magazines to look through. So there went a basket in the floor. It's okay. It's just got a notebook in it. But yeah, I had cut out 80-something half square triangles before we left, and now I don't know where I've put them. I don't recall where I've put them. So let me dig around here and we'll find something to work on, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're in business mode now. Hair's back, fans on. I'm going to make you a little bit smaller. I'm going to fix a light. So I missed National Jelly Roll Day. I watched a lot of people's jelly roll videos. So I pulled out County Fair. So yes, I'm going to be a little bit behind on National Jelly Roll Day. This is the pattern. This is a Quilting Life pattern. It is a paid pattern, but it looks very easy for a beginner to do. I still do not consider myself like advanced. I'm still learning. So I still like the beginner patterns. I try to do something a little more challenging. But this, if you want something quick and easy, this looks quick and easy. Well, we'll find out how quick. So you need 1 jelly roll or 2 yards of assorted scraps and 2 3/4 backyard. Give me a drink. Background fabric. 1/2 yard inner border, and I'll figure that out later. Binding and backing, I always figure that out later. Zero sugar, I just say Diet Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. This has become one of my favorite drinks. Okay. The jelly roll I'm going to use, I wish it was like one of a Quilting Life's Sherry and Chelsea's. But I have this Blessed by Nature. Now, I hauled this a while back. I think I got this on one of the daily deals from Missouri Star or Fat Quarter Shop. I can't remember, but I believe it was one of their daily deals. But this still has that kind of summer into autumn feel with these beautiful oranges and yellows and burgundy colors. So we're going to use this today. And see what we come up with. Let me get rid of some of this mess back. It's everywhere. It's like Lulu. I know she must have slept on this desk the whole time I was gone, because it's just Lulu. I did order some fabric because I had to ask y'all about this polka dot fabric. Yes, I'm jumping all over the place, I know, but I'm trying to get y'all caught up. Oh, there's a bunch of these too I need to put away somewhere. But for right now, I'm gonna lay them over there. This polka dot fabric, about using it for borders with this, and yes, this does go very well, and I might use it for a border. But I did order some of the fabric. I got 1 yard. This matches. This is in the quilt. And I ordered an ivory, and I was going to use the ivory for the binding. They sent me the wrong thing. This is supposed to be an ivory floral. They sent me the wrong thing. So I messaged the Etsy seller last night. Haven't heard back from them yet. But I did get some fabric to match this so I can finish up that quilt. So this is not finished yet. Hopefully she will be soon. Ugh. Put her up there. Alright, now let's get started. Alright, I'm going to need a cutter. I'm going to need all the things. Did any of y'all do I know several of y'all did. But those of you that do not have a YouTube channel and that watch, how many of y'all did a jelly roll quilt for Sew a Jelly Roll Day? National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. Put one thing up, something else falls down, I swear. And I will probably end up taking my fabric back here to cut it off camera. But I'm going to flip you guys down a little bit here. See if I can scoot you over without knocking you off. See if I can straighten you up. Fix kind of every. I can tell she's been up here. Everything is moved around, scooched around, cat hair. So you can see this fabric a little bit better. I think I'm blocking one of my lights. I got lights everywhere, so I mean it should be pretty well lit. Oh, that would be a pretty binding. I actually have yardage of this. I have yardage of this that I was going to do a 3-yard quilt out of. That would be beautiful binding. So we have yardage for a 3-yard quilt. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so that is what we're working with. I can't give y'all the cutting instructions, but this looks pretty, you know, straightforward. And I only need 36 strips, so I can use some of those for scrappy binding. Let me get my strips out and cut, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so I've got all of my fabric cut, pretty much cut. So we've cut a lot of little squares. This was out of the jelly roll. And then we have 4 sizes of like sashing. So I've got all of that cut. And guys, if you have the Stripology ruler, it made it so quick and easy. I do have it linked down in my Amazon store, #ad. But if you can afford one, it's an investment. I understand that. I was lucky and my wonderful hubby got them for me. But it made such a difference in how fast I cut. It just made such a difference. So right now, all I'm doing is making little 4 patches. My hands are so dry. I just went and had my nails done. So my hands, I need some lotion. So here's the little 4-patch. Let's open it up and see how good. The other one was a little off. I have one that's a little off. I'm just taking my fingers and pressing them. The little 4-patch. Okay, so I want to turn you guys around. So I have a couple 4-patches made. And then from what it looks like is we're just going to add sashing. Because my fingers are so dry. To each side. And I'm going to find something to put my cloth in. A basket, because it is getting on my nerves. Yeah. Let me clean this little basket of goodness out here that's got some scrap in it. Oh, there's a pattern that I need to go online and get. If it's not too late. So just a basket. And there's like my sashings. Lulu, it's like, if you have pets, you know, it's just cat hair, pet hair everywhere. And I did get an air purifier. I need to turn it on, but it's in the living room. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. So now we're just going to add these to this. We're just going to stick these on the sides. This is Robert Kaufman Snow. And I just realized something. I had a bolt, 10 yards of Robert Kaufman Snow, and I have been using that for everything. I ordered another bolt, but it was not Robert Kaufman Snow. It was a Raleigh Blake. And some projects that I have started, like my Cuddle Up sampler with Corioder, it is using the snow. And I'm almost out. So I'm going to have to order a bolt of snow. Because I don't want to use two different whites. And speaking of the Cuddle Up sampler, I know guys, I know I'm behind. I mean, I know. But we'll catch up. We will catch up. We will catch it up. Okay, so there's sashing on each side. I'm just going to take my iron and does it have pressing directions? Which way to press? Press toward background fabric. Okay, so I'm doing it right. Even though I hate the shadows that it leaves on that white, it is what it is. Okay, so this is what we have. Now the next size. So this will be an easy block. It's just a lot of blocks putting together. Hopefully I did not cut wrong, because you know how good I am at cutting wrong. If I did, I have a few extras over there on my cutting table. Okay. This. Just want to curl up. Let's go this way. Okay, And we're going to iron that out, I'm guessing. And then we will add the next row. All right, so this is what we now have. So we are going to sew together, sew 3 squares into a strip. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Yep, that's the right side up. And I guess these are going to go around. So 3 squares together into a strip. Make 6 strips. Make 40 strips. That's total, but I mean, I'm not doing all of them at one go. And then, where's my lotion? Seriously, people. Put this one on this side. So I want them all going the same direction. Does it say which way to iron? It doesn't really say. Okay. So now I'm going to sew this to this. All right. I need to shave off a hair right here. Squaring it up. Just this tiny little bit right there. Having that little extra hanging off there, it irritates me. I'm sorry. It just irritates me. All we're doing is we're going to frame this whole block out with the smaller squares. Okay, so let's do another 3. Try to switch up colors here. 1. Oh, let me see here. Oh, there's a white. Let's do white on top. I'm looking for, there's a blue I'm looking for. Where are you, blue? There you are. Because it's not in that block. Make sure it's only one piece. All right, I'm going to frame this whole block out with these squares, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so this is one block. It did take me a little bit, but because you're just sewing smaller pieces. But look how cute this is. This one will take a little bit. But I'm going to keep on making blocks. It did measure 12.5, so I am good. No mess ups. So here's one block, guys. Let me flip you back up. So if you like this pattern, I got the fan on it. It's blowing me everywhere. I got it on Etsy from a Quilting Life Designs. There we go. We'll say it correctly. Their Etsy page, Etsy shop. And that's what it looks like. So I'm wondering, the next block, yes, so you turn the sashings. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right here in the corner, you will alternate which way these corners right here go. So one will be going this way, the next one will be going that way. So that's nice. That is nice. And I will show you the difference between pinning and not pinning. This row I did not pin, and I mean, even though this corner is not terrible off, I know it's off. This side I pinned after I saw that, and I was like, oops, that's a lot better. And they'll get even better as I go. But there we go, guys. First block of a jelly roll quilt. And again, this is a county fair. Can't talk, guys. County fair. And I'll leave the link to this down below if you want to go buy it. Not affiliated. They don't know who I am. There is like 3 or 4 different version sizes you can make, even a table runner, a throw, and I guess this one. There's 3 different sizes. So I'm going to keep sewing, and we'll do an update video on this one, because this one's going to take me a while. It will not be a quilt in a day. And I'm hoping I get my Fat Quarter Shop sew sampler today. I'll have to check the tracking here in a little bit, but let's keep making 4 patches. I will see you guys on the next one.